Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about what is new in Season 6 of Fortnite. As you saw right there, that was the cinematic trailer that we had for Season 6. I'll be getting into what has happened to the map and what has happened everywhere on the island so far right after I start talking about the Battle Pass. So if you want to skip to the part of the video where we start talking about the map changes, here is where you can find that. But first off, we're going to talk about the Battle Pass. So what has come out new in this Battle Pass is the brand new skins DJ Yonder and Calamity. Calamity has different styles that you can unlock at up to 200,000 XP. They made new challenges, like as you see here, complete 10 weekly challenges, 25 weekly challenges, or 50 weekly challenges to get new color palettes for the character. And we also can see there's a new harvesting tool called Reckoning. So the new stuff that we have here, like I said, DJ Yonder, Calamity, we have the Picnic Glider, and we have the Regal Wave emote. We also have the new pet, which pets are a new thing that we have now. They're kind of like back blings, except they're just interactive companions that follow us around in the game pretty much. This is the squeaky clean loading music. Now, if you're sitting here at the lobby just waiting, we hear normal music, right? Just the yeah. You hear that all the time. But when we go into the Battle Pass, we can replace that original music with the squeaky clean music selection for the lobby. Then we have the new outfit, which is it's called Giddy Up, and it's a default skin, but he's wearing a costume that makes it look like he's riding a llama. So I thought that was pretty neat. I'm probably not going to use this skin because I think it makes the hitbox just a tad bit bigger, but I guess we'll see whether that does or not. Another thing that's new is the tomato. It is a toy that we can use to throw at people. I can't wait to see what this is going to be like. I'm not going to be paying for these tiers. I'm just going to be seeing how they work in game when I get to that. We also have the next new pet, which is Camo. He's a chameleon. Like I said about the pets, he's just a companion, reacts to the environment around you while in a match. We have the Guiding Glow harvesting tool, and we also have the Running Man emote. Now the Running Man emote, I never thought they were going to put this in the game, but they did. So that's interesting. It's weird that they would do that so late. I thought they would have done it before, but here it is. And we also have our third pet, which is Scales. He's just a baby dragon. Once again, reacts to the environment around you. Pretty neat pet. And then we have the It's Go Time emote, which this is... I don't know why I did it backwards. Yeah, it's... I don't know if I'm going to use this ever. And then we have probably my favorite glider in this game besides Frostwing. It is Swarm. This is part of the Night Coven set. Now I don't know what the Night Coven set is going to feature, but if it's anything like this actual glider is, this is going to be awesome. The Nightshade outfit, this is probably the funniest one I've seen besides Giddy Up. As a matter of fact, I think this is the funniest one. It is the female tomato head skin. But from the back, it looks so normal. And from the front, it's just... And then this night cloak also goes with that skin as well. And then we have another style for Bonesy, which is the Mocha style. We also have the original song remix. So this is the original song loading music that was from Fortnite Season 1 and 2. They finally brought it back, but the problem is you need to get to tier 92 to be able to get it. So that's not all that great, but hey, it's something. And then finally we have the tier 100 skin, Dire, which of course is the very first skin that I've actually seen transform the character into a werewolf or any type of animal. So this is a werewolf skin called Dire, tier 100. I can't wait to get this myself because it is going to be awesome. Okay, so we're in the map now. As you can see, Loot Lake has definitely changed a lot. So this is what we're going to do first, is we're going to drop here. this is the map. There's a bug that kind of shows um, the island here in the middle down at Salty Springs. I don't know why that is. I think it's kind of like foreshadowing almost that it's going to be moving around the map eventually. Or maybe it's just a bug and no one really knows what's going on with it. But what we're going to do is take a look at this. As you can see, there is a vortex that has started in Loot Lake. Now, a lot of people are speculating that this is, a lot of people are speculating that this vortex that's in the middle here is actually going to be a portal to a different realm, which, if that's the case, then, whew, this is going to be cool. So let's go take a look at that. The water is still the same until you get to about here, and then you can actually run on it normally, which is something I think is really neat. There's loot scattered around on the rocks down here, so I think that's really cool. Now this is the vortex. Now, as much as it looks like you can go down here, you actually can't. If you try, it shoots you up. But you can glide up to the top around this. You get to look at the cube if you want. You can kind of glide down and bounce off of it. But the main attraction is up here, pretty much. You can actually get some pretty decent loot out of this area now, which is something I think is really neat. The island has never looked like this before, and whew, I think this is really, really awesome. So, as we see, as we can see, there's not really anything new about this area up here now. It's kind of just the same old house, just with a little less stuff in it for like material-wise, but there's still ammo crates. As you can hear, there's still a chest. It actually is in this room. So yeah, just it's pretty decent for loot now when you come to this area. And then if you build up and break through here, you can also get to the other chest, which is on the roof. This keeps giving me slurp juices and pistols, so this time I wasn't very lucky, but I have gotten some pretty good stuff from this, so I think it's worth a try dropping here if no one else goes here. But the problem is a lot of people are going to go here for a while. But yeah, this is Loot Lake's middle island. As a matter of fact, I don't even think we should be calling this Loot Lake anymore because this isn't even a named location. It's actually showing up as just the area with the tornado and the vortex in the middle. There's no name. So, I mean, I could come up with a name for this right now. I could probably call it like Levitation Lake, something like that. But it's not actually a named place anymore. And my favorite thing about this specifically is the fact that the cube actually does still attack you. So it's pretty much an immediate death as soon as you get hit by that cube. So I think that's pretty neat. Now another thing is when you come over here, the rifts that are actually around the Durburger are still here. I thought that these rifts were actually going to close, but it turns out they didn't, so that's pretty neat. There's not a lot of rifts scattered around the map anymore, but I mean, hey, at least there's some rifts. The runes have changed around the map. They're actually now giant craters with the runes still burned into them. All vegetation, besides a few trees here and there, has been pretty much destroyed. New mountain-like structures have started to form, and normally there would be these things called shadow stones, which are little mini cubes scattered around that you can consume. They actually allow you to become a demon and phase through walls. They've been disabled from the game for a little bit because there have been some people that were actually using them to get into containers that could not be opened any other way besides breaking them, and it would pretty much give someone an immediate win, which they didn't want anyone doing that, so they disabled them from the game for a little while, and they're going to be bringing them back pretty soon, hopefully. So our next location that we're going to be stopping by and looking at is the new Haunted Hills Castle. Um, People were saying that this is the equivalent to what Crazy Castle was supposed to be, because um, there was a spray or some sort of emoticon that was in the previous battle pass called Crazy Castle that no one even knew like what it was supposed to be or where it was supposed to be. Um, but I think this is probably where that castle was supposed to be. So I'm glad they added this new spot. It kind of brings life back to Haunted Hills, which I had a feeling they were going to be doing that considering it's so close to Halloween in this battle pass. So it just makes sense to build something new. The bunker here in Wailing Woods actually is now able to be opened. The bunker from the top is not able to be opened, like the original door that we were always wondering, can we go in there? That door does not open. But Wailing in the middle has in fact changed. It is kind of blocked off from the outside. So what you want to do is just break through the hedges and everything. And then eventually you'll get to this. It's just kind of blocked off with um, wood structures and another hedge maze. Now you come in here and this door is closed. But the thing about this one is that you can break it and you drop down in and then you go in through here and this is the bunker. This is the Wailing Woods bunker that we've always wanted to get into. It's themed pretty much exactly the same as the one that we saw in Dusty Divot. Um, it's got the same textures. It seems very similar. So I wouldn't doubt that whoever made the structures in Dusty Divot actually made the structures in this area as well. And now this is where it really catches my eye. They're testing a rift. I don't know if they created the rift or if they're testing one and moved it to this location so they can try and do something very event worthy. I honestly think that this rift being tested on is going to lead somehow into season 7. There might be a live event that goes along with the whole rift testing. Um, so we're going to go and check out our last destination, which actually is right over here in Retail Row. It's not a big area to look around in. Um, this area is actually quite small. It's just like a little addition that I think was pretty neat to have been added. We finally have a Halloween shop in Retail Row. So as you can see right next to the fish shop, we have a new store with like a battle bus balloon on top of it, and it's called Hey Boo. And pretty much you can just walk inside. There's decorations. There's a chest every time right here in the middle. Um, there's just lots of decorations. It's a pretty small store. There's nothing major about it. There's no secret areas or anything. It's all just like one Halloween themed area. So like I said, it's not big. It's very small, but it is still an addition to the map. It's really neat and interesting. So I figured I'd showcase it off to you guys. So that is all for everything that's new in Fortnite Season 6. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it very informational, and I hope you guys end up tuning back into my videos. So until then, I will see you in the next video. Peace.